Hello and good morning, lads. This is RossLeeTV here, known as RossBoss, and today, my friends, I'm going to be recording Elimination Chamber match, and I am playing CM Punk, known as the best in the world. Of course, he is. He is CM Punk, one and only. In this matchup, there is Stone Cold Steve Austin, The Rock, Diamond Dallas Page, Drew McIntyre, and and myself. I think that's it. But this match was actually pretty good. Obviously, I've played this match. Obviously, I played this match before I started commentating. But all right, here we go. Me, CM Punk, started off with Diamond Callis Page, and here we go. Cover over top. CM Punk on the way, on the arm, into the left arm, now into the headlock. Yes. So mainly I'm just making a little video here just to talk about WWE Payback pay-per-view. The Payback pay-per-view looks pretty interesting. The only problem I'd say about Payback is that there hasn't really been a lot of storyline telling. The only thing I know that has been going on is that Vince McMahon randomly changes the ambulance match into a 3 Stages of Hell match, which also includes the ambulance match in it. There's the first fall is I think I can't even remember what the freaking first fall is. I think I know there's a tables match and I know there's an ambulance match. I can't even remember the next bit. But yeah, there's a 3 Stages of Hell match between Ryback and John Cena, which is the WWE Championship match. And there's also the reason why I'm CM Punk with it is because CM Punk is the only reason why I'm excited about Payback, including Jericho, because he's facing Jericho at Payback, and it's good. Looks pretty awesome, I'll be honest with you, because we know that Jericho and CM Punk can make 5-star matchups, and it should be interesting to see those two superstars go one-on-one again. I mean, to be honest, I'm not very sure who will win, because obviously it's if Jericho wins, I don't know what will happen in the future. I mean, if CM Punk wins, then there can actually be something going on. Due all respect to Jericho, obviously he's very successful in WWE, and nowadays he's really been treated like a jobber. I mean, the last one he had was at pay-per-view was against Fandango at Extreme Rules, which was a pretty good match actually. But as because I am a Jericho-holic and I am also a CM Punk fan, I am 50-50, but if I had to pick a winner, I would probably go with Punk. Mainly because Punk has the advantage, 2 advantages as a matter of fact, because one, it's a comeback. Usually you don't really, I know Jericho came back and he lost all matches, but because nowadays Punk is probably the most popular guy in WWE by adult fans. I mean, like kiddie fans, I mean, it's obviously John Cena, etc. and all that. But with Punk, he's gonna get such a pop, and it's unreal. Because obviously it's in Chicago. I mean, it just brings me back to the time when it was in 2011 when he first dropped Pipe Bomb on Monday Night Raw with the Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt, and then faced John Cena for the WWE title and left the company for like 2 weeks or 3 or whatever. CM Punk probably has the main advantage of winning against Jericho. 1, because it's in his hometown, and 2, it's a comeback. So I can't really see, because obviously the reason why I think Punk has the advantage of the comeback is because he has Paul Heyman by his side, and Paul Heyman has probably won most of his matchups. His clients like Curtis Axel, Brock Lesnar, and also CM Punk has won most of their matchups, and I can see Punk winning. I can see Punk winning this match, probably by pinfall. If he taps out, then no, I can't really see that, because obviously Jericho tapped out at Mania, but Mania 28. Now that was a good match too, but I don't think that would be a good ending. But I can see a pinfall with a GTS. Apparently, according to rumors, I'm not saying this is true or this is actually going to happen, but I've been reading a lot of news feed lately on like WWE websites saying that apparently that Chris Jericho, Chris Jericho is meant to be the 4th member of Paul Heyman, guys, like the 4th client. And I was like, whoa, what the hell? Because apparently, according to a guy called SeanzViewEntertainment, I watch him on YouTube, and he's actually quite interesting to listen to. If you want to go on his profile down, I'll put the description down below. He's a good person. Subscribe to him if you want to. And he is putting information that Jericho could actually be the 4th client of Paul Heyman like, well, the third, because apparently he's meant to be planning on screwing Punk in Chicago. I mean, imagine the boos that he would actually get, and CM Punk is just there in the ring. It will just bring us back memories from the 1997 Survivor Series when Shawn Michaels screwed Bret Hart. Well, Vince McMahon screwed Bret Hart, really. He wasn't really Shawn Michaels, but yeah. But it can bring us back memories. I mean, I can just imagine the crowd. The crowd would go absolutely the crowd would go nuts. I mean, I always watch. Oh my God, DDP! Oh God, hit me with a diamond car. I'm going for the pin, and CM Punk, the best in the world, kicks out a 1. That's right. Yes. Yeah. So if Punk gets screwed in Chicago, then I'm going to be so annoyed, because that's. Well, guys, that's just rumors. So I can't really imagine Jericho turning heel and just facing Punk and screwing him, because I can't really see that happening. I can't really see it. But if you think that's going to happen, then that's obviously your opinion and view or whatever. But I can see Punk winning this match and Paul Heyman finally proving that Jericho is not the best in the world and CM Punk is. But I'm a fan of Jericho and I'm a fan of Punk, and these two, they've had great matches. They had a great match at WrestleMania 28. They had a great match at Extreme Rules 2012, and they had a great match on that Monday Night Raw on the Raw 2 weeks after CM Punk lost the WWE title against The Rock at the Royal Rumble this year, and yeah, that was a good match. And CM Punk, let's just change the subject here. Okay, CM Punk, apparently, according to CM Punk, he is meant to be retiring in 2015, and I heard about that by CM Punk on Sportskeeda. I think that's what you call it, Sportskeeda, because I obviously like a lot of WWE on Facebook, and they always like, alright, read this article, read that, and apparently CM Punk is meant to be retiring in 2015, and I actually found out quite a few months ago, and I thought, I was like, wow, really? And I read the article, and it was pretty understandable. I mean, CM Punk is a hard-working guy. He's worked his ass off to get to the top. He definitely deserved that long title reign. No matter what you say, it's totally true. CM Punk is a good guy. He works his ass off, and I am a fan of him because of that. And I've been a fan of him ever since he actually started WWE, which was like, back in the ECW days when it was like 2006 or that sort of timing. I mean, the time when I really actually became a fan of Punk is when, I was a fan of Punk, but I wasn't like a massive fan of him. When I started to become a fan of him, it was back in Survivor Series when he tag teamed with DX, and it was CM Punk chats. And I started to look up CM Punk, and he was like, wow, this guy's actually really, really good. And I was like, hopefully this guy will be a future champion. And then came 2011, he becomes the WWE champion. And I'm like, finally this guy has actually earned a spot. And yeah, anyway, I'll just completely change the subject here. Yeah, CM Punk is apparently meant to be retiring in 2015, which is very sad. CM Punk, apparently he's sick and tired, and he just wants to get away from it, and he just wants to entertain the fans as much as possible. And yeah, I respect Punk for what he's done. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's a great wrestler, and I wish the best for him later. And now I'm about to eliminate Ryback. And there we go. I've eliminated Ryback. That is awesome. CM Punk was obviously the last person to face Undertaker at WrestleMania, and CM Punk actually made a really great matchup, and CM Punk and Undertaker really worked really well together in that match. I hope the match could have went a bit longer, but it's pretty weird now, because ever since that matchup, everyone's been wondering who will face Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. I can actually see CM Punk going for it again, but a lot of people are like, no, they don't want to see that. There was Shawn Michaels first, and then it was Triple H, and then now the CM Punk. They can't really. They don't really want to see two matches with the same people. It's like with The Rock and John Cena. Well, it's not very similar, but like you know, he's gonna kick out. Let's say he hits the GTS, he's gonna kick out. If he hits the Tombstone, he's gonna kick out. In the first match, it's so unpredictable. I mean, you can watch them and then you're like, oh my god, this is the end. This is the end of the streak. Oh my god, CM Punk's really good to defeat the streak. And then like Tombstone, oh my god, Undertaker's 20-0, and kick out, kick out. No, they kick out of the maneuvers, and yeah, that was cool. To be honest, I don't really know who would actually face the Undertaker at WrestleMania 30. The three people I would choose if I was Vince, I'd probably go. Well, I think it's Undertaker's choice nowadays, but I think the guys, the three people he really needs to face at Mania is Stone Cold, The Rock, and John Cena. Those are really mainly the guys. Well, if he wants to face CM Punk again, then fair enough. They can actually make a really good match like they did this year. But I think the thing that's so good about this year's matchup is because they made it look so more personal compared to the other matches with Shawn Michaels and Triple H, because they had Paul Bearer's like deceased, like, you know, not Paul Heyman, Paul Bearer's dead, like he's dead, but yeah, rest in peace to him. But CM Punk just came up with a storyline with Paul Heyman's death in it, and I don't know, that was a really good choice to make, but it actually was worth it because obviously they had a really great match. Paul Heyman had the urn with him, and everything about the storyline was just brilliant and brilliantly done. CM Punk and Undertaker's matchup was the match of the night at WrestleMania 29, and we all know why, because it's Undertaker. Every time Undertaker's in the ring, no matter how old he is, he's actually going to make a matchup. As you can see here, I'm about to eliminate DDP. Come on, tap out. Tap out. There we go. There we go. I made him tap. That's cool. I think we're getting close to the end of this match now. It's, kick out one, yeah. What else is there to talk about CM? Oh yeah, according to rumours, Stone Cold is going to be returning late this year, or next year, like early next year, near to WrestleMania, like to the road to WrestleMania type. And according to rumours, that CM Punk is meant to be facing the one and only Rattlesnake Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 30. Oh my god, shit, rub bomb, damn it. And I'm about to be eliminated. I actually got pretty annoyed because I thought I was kicked. I thought I kicked out, but no, I didn't. Here we go. Then the massive clash between Stone Cold and The Rock. Aha. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Stone Cold is meant to be facing CM Punk at WrestleMania 30 for the Ultimate Clash, and apparently that's meant to be CM Punk's last WrestleMania. But I actually really hope not, because this match really needs to happen. I mean, both guys actually want the match to happen. Stone Cold actually hates CM Punk. He hates him with the guts. And CM Punk, I don't know if he actually hates Stone Cold, but I think they both respect one another, their abilities and everything in wrestling. But in reality, they just, I mean, if you see Stone Cold's video about when he takes the piss out of not Stone Cold, CM Punk, then it's actually quite funny. But it's kind of true in a way. And as you can see, The Rock hits the spine buster, and the stupid thing that WWE13 do, they make him go for the cover with the signature maneuver. And The Rock wins this Elimination Chamber match, which was quite gay. So, this has obviously been the Elimination Chamber match. And I'll be honest with you, this was actually my very first loss in an Elimination Chamber match in WWE 13. I don't really play Elimination Chamber matches. I just wanted to make a little video, really. Yeah, I hope you liked this video, guys, and if you want to talk about if you want to leave any comments or anything like that, please leave a like and the subscription below. Please click that like, and hopefully you like this video. And as you can see, The Rock just hit a rock bomb on the best in the world, which I got really annoyed. Have a great day, guys. He gets a big victory here tonight. Love him or hate him, that was an incredible